I've harvested less than 2.5 acres and I've blown 4 belts. Well, today's the day and 5:49 is the time. I think I got this thing all greased up. I lubed the chains up. I got the soybean head connected and working, and replaced a couple sickles. I think I got it set to a halfway decent starting point. I think it's time. Time to go out to, my dad already started in one of their fields, and he said, come on out and see if you can get it working, see if there's anything, you know, majorly wrong or anything. So, am I expecting this to go great? No, I'm expecting there to be issues. But I want to find those issues out now before my soybean field is ready. Okay. My radio, I put a two-way radio in here too, so I can talk to my dad and the grain cart operator from in the same field. It does work. I was just able to hear my dad. So that's kind of neat. Okay, now I got to go down the head or down the road with a 25-foot head installed. My dad made it there with a 40-foot head installed, so I should be fine. And of course, I ran into a car almost immediately. Okay, come on, car. Go, go, go. Come on. First thing I'm doing is a ATU steering wheel calibration. You need to have a wide open space to do it. So my dad's already started combining here a little bit. Left a nice, perfect strip out for me here. Let it do its calibration. Takes it a little bit. Yeah, if you don't have an open field to do this in, I don't know how you can get this done. Okay. Can I auto steer now? I can auto steer. Can I follow auto path lines? I can! Woo! Okay. I gotta change that. Well, I might just take a little bit of the endros here just to see what happens. Okay, let's idle it all the way down. Engage that. Engage this, throttle her back up, turn my Velomatic on, lower the head. Okay, probably need to lower the reel a tad. Let's try like that. I guess let's just see what happens. I'm combining. Reel down, speed up. Beans are coming in. I'm combining. Let's take a quick look at how I did here. Now my straw was not very evenly distributed, but I'm gonna hope that was because I was going really slow. I need to go faster. Header loss. One soybean there. Honestly, not seeing anything out of the header. I guess just one. It is cutting pretty low. There's no pods left on the bottom of the stems. Okay, now let's see what happened here. There's one. There's a partial, well, actually I think that's the other half of that one. There's another one. Honestly, he's looking pretty good. That's in the center. Go to the edge here. There's a two. I forget what it is, if it's 2 per square foot is a bushel. That one's like a freaking lima bean right there. Honestly, I've seen worse. I have seen worse. The sample really sucks. Let me look in the book and see what it's telling me to do. So, I'm not finding much in the ground at all. A lot of pods in my sample, but I wasn't going very fast. Do you think I just need a fuller sample, or is there something else I should be doing?
Now let's close the tap down.
So the combine's actually doing a pretty good job, but it's spreading terribly. So all these fins got a lot of play on them. I'm gonna start pushing them out, and then also maybe tilt it up a tad bit. Oh, that actually was quite easy. Okay. This one and this one. Oh, yep. Let's do that. Nice and wide. Well, none of these bolts are turning. They're all corroded. Oh boy. Might be a long night for angle grinder, cutting all these off, putting new ones on. Okay, so it is the next day. I did not get my vanes adjusted on my tailboard here because half the bolts are corroded. So, angle grinder, put new ones on. Also, I asked a neighbor and posted some stuff on a old John Deere combine forum about settings to use in soybeans, and I got some good tips, so we'll try those out here next time I'm in the field. I just smashed my fingers at once. There we go. So I got it spread out way wider now, and actually went quite a bit faster than I thought it would. So I might also try, you can see right here, it's on its second to lowest setting. I might try bring it up a setting, and that will just tilt it up a little bit so that way it's not pushing it down. That should also help to get a little bit more lift out of that. Now, one thing is that I did replace my standard chopper knives with these sharpened ones. Typically they're just a square block. So these are doing a little bit more chopping, which is good because we have a ton of material out in these soybean fields this year. But because they're slicing and not pushing, they're definitely not throwing it as far as the stock ones would. So that's probably why I'm having to make these adjustments. Okay, so I'm back in the field. Now, two things I need to do. One is ramp the fan speed up as high as it can possibly go. Two different people have told me that, so we're gonna give that a shot. And I've been told to run the cylinder, the cylinder between 600 and 700 RPM. I was doing about 500 yesterday, so I'm gonna do that first. Pretty simple. Engage that. Let's speed her all the way up. This is my gauge. And then I move this lever right here. Let's go to, see, 6, 7, so between, like right, that's 700. There you go, like 675 with nothing going through it is like 600, 650 with stuff going through it. So we'll give that a shot. Now I need to go crank up the fan speed as fast as I can. That is this right here. You're supposed to do it while running. I know, safety back in the 80s, right? Crank this up. Right there is where it's stopping. Let's see what the fan speed is now. So right now, fan speed's at 440. If I ramp her up all the way, 860. That's only like 10 RPM above where I was yesterday. I'll see if I can get it a little further. Something's definitely out of adjustment with that. Well, I made it from there to here. I was doing a calibration for AgriGPS on the, or sending some logs to AgriGPS in the yield monitor because it's acting up a little bit. And I blew my hydrostatic drive belts. That's fun. And looking at the manual, it says to remove the seat in the cab or raise it up, but I think that's only for the 6620, 7720 combines. I think all I need to do is loosen this adjusting bolt right there. That looks correct. It does. And then remove the belts, I hope. I did call John Deere 15 minutes before they close, and they do have a couple belts. So I guess I'll bring the work truck over here, see if I can't do this. This thing is so hot. It's insanely hot. Oh, it's like burning my hand. Well, now that I know I can do it, maybe I should get the new belt, let this cool down, and then come back and do it. I don't know where the heck all these ladybugs are coming from. They didn't exist all summer long. Now here they are. Okay. One belt is on. Let me grab the other one. This one has a sticker on it. I'm hoping it was just bad belts and not something wrong with the combine that made them go. Okay, so now I gotta lift this back up. I don't know how to do this. I might need help from somebody. Okay. left hand. I got it. I got it. This thing is so massive. Woo! Okay. Now to retighten the tensioner. Nope. Better make sure these belts are lined up before I go any further. That one's lined up, that one's lined up. They're lined up down there, they're within that. Oh. Now I gotta figure out how in the heck to make sure I have the tension right. Man, the wind picked up a ton all of a sudden. Now I know there's supposed to be shields here, mine didn't come with it, but those belts are running much smoother than the old ones were, so I'm guessing the belts just wore out. I'm also thinking that maybe my fan belt's a tad bit worn out, and that's why this one right here, and that's why I can't quite get my speed up as fast as I should. So the combine did come with a bunch of spare belts. I might see tonight if there's a fan belt in there. And since I made the fin adjustments, it is spreading a lot better, but it's getting to, it needs to go about 30 more inches on this side and maybe about 50 inches on this side. So I'm just gonna push them out as far as they'll possibly go. I left a little bit of room for adjustment yet. But now that I've replaced all the bolts, this will be way easier. Alright, so basically got the fins maxed out as far as they can go out. I can still lift it up another notch if I wanted to. I hope I don't have to. I hope this will get it dang near to the edge. So it's the next day again. I know, I was working on the yield factor GPS and the yield monitor. It's the fun part about prototyping stuff is, you know, sending in logs, whatever else. Anyways, I'm actually gonna put you guys down right here and you're gonna watch me harvest. Stopped moving. It would appear that the belt came off from where it's supposed to be, which is right here and up there. Well, that belt is shot. I don't know if I just broke the belt. It looks like it was shot before I started using it. So that's the fourth belt I've broken 2 days now. I think there's one I didn't quite get on camera. So that's fun. I've harvested less than 2.5 acres and I've blown 4 belts. So I got a new belt. I started thinking about it. This is definitely probably my fault because I was really dumb and started cutting perpendicular to the 30-inch rows. So an entire row hit the cutter bar at once and probably overloaded it. So I do have a new belt. I did find an online manual as well that told me exactly how to replace the belt. Also, some air conditioning that I just paid a bunch of money for is going out in the combine. So thank goodness that'll be covered under Deere warranty. But I don't know when they can get to it, and I don't know when I have time to get it over there, so I might not have air conditioning this year. I like how the manual says to take the belt off, loosen this and loosen that. It's like, if you're doing this, the belt's probably already off, let's be honest. I need a ratchet for those ones. Look at this crusty old thing. It kind of works, but only in one direction. Okay, okay, we do have another one. Good. This one's not quite as crusty. Oh, but it doesn't work. Oh, I guess it does kind of work. The manual showed this little picture. It's like, loosen this bolt, take belt off, put new belt on. What they didn't mention is you need to take the whole snout off in order to get this done. All this work just to get this belt off. I don't even know how this is going to go back together, to be honest, because it had a lot of pressure. It came apart. I'm losing my cool. Oh. So I gotta get this. Oh wait, let's do this. Okay. Let's get this belt on there. Let me use leverage to my advantage. Hopefully not smash a finger. Woo! Nothing to it. Nothing to it at all. Before I put the shield on, I'm almost wondering if I shouldn't run it quick. Now the hardest part might be getting the snout back on. These things are insanely heavy. I don't know why they ever had this snout that stuck out 4 foot in front of the head. It didn't make any sense. Didn't then, doesn't now. Now it's too cheap to put the... You can buy short little snouts, but they're like a couple $100. And they're just... Now, they really don't perform any better. They're just less annoying. And a lot less heavy. A lot lighter. This is my pep talk before I go ahead and do it. But I better do it quick because it's getting dark. Wow. Before any of you guys comment, yes, I tried to take the end snout off. It's rusted it. What are we all caught on? Just go on. No! No! Is that technically the wrong way for the bolt to go through? Yes. I'll fix it later. Done. Got a quick ride from Dad just to get the pickup back to the shop. Well, hopefully tomorrow we can combine something. So it was a few days later, we had some rain and I forgot my GoPro, so I'm using my cell phone. But I have made a pass here along these wet beans and now I'm making another one. And so far, it's actually working. Going about 2.5 miles per hour. You know, these heads do definitely not feed as well as Drapers do, but it's doing okay. Got my cylinder set to 600 to 700. It kind of bounces around a little bit. My fan is maxed out at 840. I do need to get that fixed. Get that to go up to 900, 950 would be fantastic. Yeah. Yield monitor's working. I haven't calibrated yet, that's why it's all red. But working. And the sample is actually pretty clean. Kind of cool to see. I'm already in love. Already in love. Well, there we go. I have combined a nearly full grain tank. So I'm gonna go catch the grain cart somewhere. This is kind of fun. I think I'm gonna leave it here for now because I want to have full harvest videos later. But I just wanted to show the experience of me getting this thing working. And you know, yeah, did I blow 4 belts in the first 2.5 acres? Yes. But now I've done, how many acres have I done now? 5 without touching anything. So hey, that's a plus.